Welcome. Okie dokie. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the show. You are
Danny,
and I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA live. Okay, we're just in a really good mood, but don't mind us. We just want to be in a good mood. I'm going to start off.
Go ahead, let them know.
To Rich from Long Island Rap Radar. I want to thank him for allowing us to use his studio real quick. We needed him last week, and he accommodated. And I mean, he's just such a great individual, and we really appreciate that you were able to, like, in a second, get us up and rolling last week. And thank you.
Shout out to Dice Peso too.
Yes, Dice Peso last week. That was a very interesting episode, and we had so much fun. There was a lot of craziness going on in that. So if you didn't catch it, and if you don't know Happy Wife, Happy Life, then you didn't watch the show, okay? Because that was like the majority of the show. So anyway, I want to give again a shout out to Rich from Long Island Rap Radar. We love him.
Yeah, man.
So, what else did I say? Oh yeah, okay. Now, Danny also has a new venture with DTF Radio in Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn, and shout out to the Bronx too. That's going to be another announcement for next week.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to give I don't want to give him a shout out because he's right now in like Costa Rica right now. I wanted to kill him when I saw him on IG. My beautiful friend, my mucho caliente DJ Hot Rod. Yeah, because I saw him and I was like, son of a, because I saw him on that nice sandy beach out there, basking in the sun, and I was like super jelly. But
you already know we international.
Mm-hmm. But he had an international night in Costa Rica at Jocko Beach. I wish I was there.
He was telling me about that because we're international because that's my team. So shout them out. We international. You already know.
Yeah. So anyway, with that, also just remember on every Thursday nights is the Rose in New York City. And that's another thing that DJ Hot Rod hosts down there. And we go there also as well. And we do our one-on-one interviews with artists that pop up. So we got so much shout outs today. So again, shout out to Uncle Boogie. Power 104.9, Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah.
We also have, you know why? Because every time now I hear the song from the Beach Boys, Down to Kokomo, right?
Yeah.
I always think of Uncle Boogie. I also want to give a shout out to Dave and Backpack at Long Island News Radio.
Shout out.
As you know, Danny does his other show, The Advocate, from that news radio.
Please, if you guys are artists trying to, give your music in, go to djenergeticmusic@gmail.com.
Right. And then in other
if
words,
you're trying to subscribe, trying to submit your music because
I
try to play
but
artists.
Remember, your music has to be positive, motivational, clean, no major profanity, please, because if you do, we're not going to play it.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
We want more inspirational type of music.
Different types of sounds, and that goes out to every genre.
Yeah, it could be rap, could be rock, R&B, pop, whatever it is. If you have a song that you want to be played on the radio, just hit us up.
Hit us up.
And also, the topic. Okay, so my notes are all scrambled. I'm sorry, but I also wanted to do a special little thing. Not special, but I wanted to acknowledge. Don't look at my notes. You're not supposed to look at my notes. So on Saturday, which was yesterday, March 25th, there was an annual Diamond Award at Verdes in Westbury. Now, these were special awards that were given, like Healthcare Advocate, Beacon of Light and Hope, Media Liaison, Praise and Worship. But there was also a special award, the Diamond Award for Community Outreach, and it was given to Mr. Danny Rivera himself. So, I was going to just. I love that. I love the glass. It actually looks really good in our living room.
Shout
Okay.
out to Better Magazine.
But along with that, it came a citation, as you can see on the screen, the village of Hempstead, and he got the recognition award from Mayor Waylon Hobbs Jr. And he also was recognized for his contributions to the community. And it actually states on that, you can't see it, but it says, "You are an inspirational leader who makes a difference in the lives of others. We hope that you continue on this path of excellence, wishing you continued success in all your endeavors." So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Now, I couldn't be there for the award, but somebody taped it, no? Somebody taped it?
They taped it. It was all live.
Oh, okay. So, but he actually read the speech to me before he went, and I thought it was such a very touching, moving speech that you did. So tell people a little bit about the speech and how you felt that day.
Basically, what happened was they gave me an award to the governor and the prez. Mm-hmm. Gave me an award as well as the town of Hempstead
Right.
and the town of Babylon. First off, I wanted to say when I first came up there, I was like, the journey and the path that I took, I never thought I was going to have.
Right.
God led me into that journey to understand who I was.
Mm.
And it doesn't matter if you reap the rewards. It matters the push and what's going to carry on into the generation after you.
Right. True.
So when I was up there and I was talking, I basically broke it down to everyone like, when you're given a certain path, right? And sometimes you don't know about traveling the path or walking into the path, right? And sometimes you just get thrown into it.
Mm.
I was blessed because I seen something happen foresight in my life that changed my mindset forever.
Right.
And when I was going into those classrooms, talking to those kids and seeing how I changed their life, you know what's funny? Everything and I realized this, why I said in there, every movement that you make can alter time.
Right. True.
And it still gets me shocked to today when you look at the kids that you help, right?
Right.
And think about if you weren't there. How would there, like, people don't realize, man, one day you're here, one day you're gone.
Yeah.
And the work that you do, man, could carry on forever. Because even if you ain't got a voice, you have a voice.
Yeah.
Because there's so many, even in music, even in advocacy, like you still talk about Martin. You still talk about Malcolm.
Yeah.
You still talk about all them leaders, right?
Right. That's true.
They're gone. You can't hear them physically. You see tapes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it still speaks volumes.
Yeah.
And that's what I always wanted to do. Like when I was in front of the governor, and the first thing, this I said in speech too, the first thing he said to me was like, man, he goes, "You're really different." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And he's like, "You really don't really care about grabbing that check and then leaving. You want to," man, I made sure every single time I would talk to the kids, sit down with the kids, hang out with the kids, even the grown-ups, man, it was all communication issues.
That's true. Yeah.
So bullying to me was always like a communication process that if you didn't communicate with somebody wrong, having the information would never work.
Yeah. True.
So.
But I think you did a lot, and I think that's why you keep. I mean,
Like we said, we're linking them.
Mm-hmm.
It still hurts me till today because things that I could have avoided, like watching things that are not avoided. That's why I said too. I do apologize for the mistakes I did in my advocacy, because yes, you see me do great things, right?
Yeah.
See me become one of the biggest leaders, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, I should have carried on a lot more. But because I thought I was doing the right thing.
You can't put the pressure on yourself like
that's
that.
what everyone told me there.
You
but I was like,
can't
nah,
do that
man.
to yourself.
Listen, you can sit there, you can smile, you can get an award, you can walk around with an award. But that award doesn't mean anything unless the background work really is there.
Right. But what I see is you came, the past that you had, everything that happened in your life led you to the advocacy, right? So there was a purpose for you to go into that. You may not have thought that and you were thrown into it, but it was something that you were meant to do. And you handed, like I said, you handed the reins.
You ever hear that song, Listen to Your Heart?
Yeah, what about it?
You ever hear when it goes, listen to your heart, nah, nah, and then
Oh, I know what song you're talking about. I couldn't remember what.
Listen to you. Every time when I would go up and I would do something, I would listen to everything that I did in my subconscious. And I would always go, yo, you can't. See, the thing is, I used to be around so many people that didn't understand the real movement.
Right.
So they would try to always not say block the movement, but because they didn't know how to cross over that bridge that I knew how to cross over, because they didn't build the bridge. I made sure I built the bridge. I made sure I made sure I built an empire. So if I gave the keys to somebody, the empire is already there, and I know how to open up my empire again. That's why now we're doing it with you seen with Colorblind, right?
Right.
But it's we actually changed the name to the Light of the Island.
Light of the I heard you throwing around words and Light of the Island. I
And
like that.
the only reason why we did that is because now we're telling everyone, hey, there's a light out in the island now. Let's all take it. Like, you remember how boats in the lighthouse?
In
like,
Lighthouse. Oh, okay.
Say you're having a stormy night, right?
Okay.
And the only thing that you can see is the light, right?
Right.
So every time that people go through drama, and say we're in the perfect storm right now, right?
Okay.
What are you gonna only see in the perfect storm? You're only gonna see the lighthouse, correct?
Right. True.
That's it.
Oh, a lighthouse. I like that. Lighthouse. Oh, okay. We come up with stuff even during the show.
Because you're gonna break the storm. Nah, because you're gonna break the current.
Okay.
So that's a simile metaphor that came up with. Shout out to JP. Shout out to Chris North. Shout out to Adam. They came up with that idea. They came up to me. Everyone was laughing, but I told them when they said lighthouse, I said
Lighthouse.
and then we like light of the island, because
Light of the
technically
island.
you gotta be. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be pushed. You gotta be going there. That's your journey.
Okay.
So you're in the perfect storm right now, but there's light at the end.
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm trying to envision. I'm already doing the
Now
logo.
that's the Human Rights Organization. They already did the logo. You're gonna be like,
You know,
wow,
you
we
guys
see it.
ask no
So
input
look-
from me whatsoever.
So look, you ready, guys? So it's a human rights organization. I still got the bullying connected with it, helping making laws underneath
Anti-bullying. Go ahead.
it. They already know that.
They already know. Go ahead.
So everything's gonna be underneath that branch.
Under that, like an umbrella kind of thing?
Yeah, but the thing is, now you're gonna have the side that we can do laws, sit down with the senators, write real laws, just like I did with Alma.
Okay.
You would have something under, like a subconscious thing underneath there to write laws. You guys don't really know, but I wrote a lot of things quietly under the wraps to protect a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? And this is why I was just talking about these awards.
We don't like getting, the thing is, real advocates do it because we love to do
right.
it.
I'm not saying that you're doing it for the awards.
Yeah, but we don't like to reap it's not saying we don't like to reap the rewards. It's that, like, if you get a piece of paper, right? It's like giving you money, right? What do you feel about when someone gives you money for free?
Well,
do you cherish it the same exact way that if you work for it?
No, I got to work for it. I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
So that's it. You can get anybody.
And you
can
don't
get
feel like you
citations.
accomplished anything if you're just getting money thrown at you.
Exactly. That's why when everyone asks us about me and the advocacy and asks us, hey, how do you feel about stepping into the zone? I step into the zone.
Well, let me tell you, you put more into it than just money. You put in your time, your heart, your love. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot into it just than working about anything else. But if anything,
Go ahead.
I'm glad we had this little talk about this because I really wanted to put it out there for everybody and just let them know what's going on. So you'll be seeing a lot more of Mr. Advocate here, Danny Rivera. And with that said, we'll be going to commercial break, right? And we'll be back with Mr. Long Island Talent himself. So take it away, Bobby.
Yo, put your hands up.
Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard?
Where we at?
Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin that's what they see. They don't understand the militant well it be, but the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march, and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your jaws over locked doors. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices, putting that two there, be called crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book, wanna get us shook. Every time try to get it booked, overshook. Saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears, but we're more social distancing corona years. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said March is gone. I said let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. We lying to the people.
Please. Oh, I like drinking.
And we're back right now, man. Go ahead, girl.
No, well, I'm sitting here next to Mr. Long Island Talent himself. Dre
Yes, sir.
Fleazy.
Yes, sir.
Jay
Yes, sir.
Fleazy, yeah.
Was that a good intro? Or
That was a
what?
great intro.
I'm finally here.
Listen, I'm just glad you're here.
I
Okay.
appreciate that. I appreciate y'all having me.
Okay.
Nah, man, you do a lot of things for Long Island, man, for the young guys and artists that want to be seen, man. Not a lot of people do. Like you and me discuss a lot, man. Like you do a lot of stuff for artists, man.
Yes, he
I
does.
appreciate that,
You
bro.
really
I
do.
try.
Mm-hmm.
I try.
So what made you start doing the blog?
Well, this is what really happened. Like I seen a lot of people I seen a lot of people like trying to pick up put Long Island on pretty much. They was trying
Right.
to like put Long Island on the map or whatever. But I ain't really seen nobody taking off. Nobody was really doing nothing. Nobody was really trying to put Long Island together, like bring trying to bring unity. So I was that was my main goal, was trying to bring everybody together. Like, so that's why I don't care if they like not the best artist or not the most followed artist or the top artist or you have the most following artist. The most followed artist. I try to I try to post everybody. I try to show everybody love. I try to bring everybody together, and the page
Yeah,
is doing
because
good.
you know what? Because when I first looked at your Instagram, right?
Right.
And I'm looking through it, and I'm like, which one is him? Which one is him? You know? But then I started to realize what you're saying. It's like you were showcasing all these different artists.
What's funny is you'll never see me. It's not even about me.
I know, and I was like, damn it, I don't have a picture of him. I'm trying to get a picture of you. That's why I hooked you up, and I was like, yo, give me a picture. But that's exactly kind of what we do here. We're not getting, and we've had some.
No, I like what y'all doing here too.
No, but you know what I'm saying? We've had some legends,
Oh, for sure.
okay? But we have also showcased a lot of people who are, uprising art and uprising, is that the right word? Upcoming artists.
I'm nervous too. Trust me. I'm over here. My nerves are shaking. I'm stuttering. I'm over here. I'm messing up.
Nah, you know what it is, man.
trying.
Nah, you know what it is. Listen, thing is, we're sitting here trying to give platforms to young artists that are coming up.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people want to take the money from the artists. Like, I'm not trying to call any names, but most of the time, instead of seeing them go, hey, you know what? Let's play an artist's music to let them be heard.
Right.
They want to take $20 from the artist from Cash App.
Yeah.
They want to put this stuff on the block. Listen, each your own. You got to make your money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the artist doesn't have it. You shouldn't be trying to push them out to go to that extent.
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny? You say that. That's another thing that made me start this, because everybody kept saying, I kept hearing everybody say like, oh, I gotta pay to get my music here, I gotta pay to get my music seen here, or I gotta pay to get my music seen here. So what I tried to do is bring everybody together and bring everybody following one page, so everybody can see everybody's talent, no matter what, no matter how big you are, no matter how small you are, just everybody can see you regardless, and everybody taps into the page. And the reason why I tried to like always keep my identity away from the page is because people tend to not show love to one person. They show a person to show love to a complete stranger before they show love to somebody that they know. So I tend to like try to keep my identity separated from the page, but I'm like,
yeah, because I was looking at it going, I don't even know what his name is. It was like Long Island Talent, right?
That's so smart because you know what? At the end of the day,
that's the thing.
At the
First
end of
time
the
is out right here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what he's basically just trying to do is he's basically saying it's not about me, it's about y'all.
Exactly.
And he's seeing a lot of people going, hey, you know, I'm doing this for you, man. What are you gonna do for me? And that's why I liked him, because when me and him were talking, I was just like, whoa. I was like, you know what? He's got that mindset that is going to go to the next level because he's not worried about his position.
Right.
A lot of people are worried about their position. That's why they all want to, you know, push and get angry at each other. But they don't realize if we all communicate and work together, this can be an even bigger platform for the whole island.
I agree.
Because New York City, I'm going to be real with y'all. New York City, if you go to New York, yeah, they're in competition, but they're businessmen. Yeah. They know how to really break bread together.
Exactly.
You know, and Long Island's got to learn that. Doesn't mean what platform you got, brother. It means that what you're trying to do to push the artists, to make the artists go higher. Like, your platform's going to get seen regardless.
Yeah. That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
I agree.
So, like,
100% agree.
The jealousy and envy shouldn't even be here. That's why I commend you. I commend you because every day you're not even worried about the politics.
No.
You cut the politics down the way I've cut the politics down.
No, exactly.
You understand? That's why, like, I always shout you out. I always make sure that you're good.
No, I appreciate it. Likewise.
Because that's fam.
Likewise.
It's not, at the end of the day, it's fam. We're going for a common goal.
Right.
Common goal is to unify the island together, and that's it. Like, we have to push this together no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't understand how come Long Island is so more reluctant to be.
You want to take that away?
Well,
No, yeah.
no, you know what I'm trying to say. That it's like they will jump on top of each other before they actually hold hands together.
And you know,
does that make sense?
No, it is. It
You know what I'm
is.
trying
And
to
I just
say?
feel like it comes from that crab in a barrel bucket mentality. So
Ooh, I like. Ooh, that
everybody,
was good.
you know,
Yeah, that was
everybody
good.
always nobody tries to pull each other up. They'll rather like tear each other down, thinking that's what's
Have
gonna.
I not said that time and time
They
again?
thinking that's what's gonna get them out of here, and that's not the answer. The answer is working together, and the answer is with everybody on one page. Whether people like each other or not like each other, they all tapped into the page because they're on the page or their friends on the page or the page is going up and everybody's just nosy and everybody's just in tune to what's coming up next. So I'm just like,
You know what?
just
It would make sense if it was something like Nassau against Suffolk.
Exactly.
Because I'm going to tell you why. If you look at Queens is together. You look at Brooklyn's together. You look at the five boroughs, they're all attached together.
Right.
Long Island doesn't make any sense because you'll have a cat from this area hanging out with this cat from this area, but not liking the kid from 2 blocks away from him. So I don't understand it, and I'm going to call it the way I see it. Right. I don't pay attention like him. We don't pay attention. Because at the end of the day, you could say whatever you want. It's not going to hurt our brand.
Yeah.
exactly.
We're not paying attention. It's not.
I'm glad you said that because you can say whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt the brand. No, the brand is always gonna go up. Good, bad, it's gonna go up.
So
Remember
it doesn't
that.
make any sense for us to even argue in this point.
Exactly.
Like, just say you're a fan.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, well,
hold your hand out. Say you a fan. We would love to help you.
Yeah, well.
I got no issue. He got no issue with nobody. We just saying, bro, everybody who sees this, start getting your minds right and start saying, dang, man, they're right. We really need to put that ego thing down, man, because we're still stuck at the same place, man, getting played the same place. You know why you guys are getting the same placement? Is because your guys' mind isn't there correctly through business. Everybody has to move as a unit for us to really uphold this island together.
He is so. You have no
He is.
idea.
I let him rock sometimes. I'm like, yo, you know, my boy he about to tell it. He been around for a while.
Yeah.
and he's dedicated to the music. So
Yeah,
I know how it goes when you put a lot of passion into something, and you see a lot of, you know, you try to bring change into something, and sometimes everybody don't bite the change. So it's
Yeah.
like it's hard pill to swallow sometimes. But you know, we can't change everybody. That's one thing I like. I'm learning to realize you can't change everybody. So you gotta just change the people that you can. And motivate the people you can.
But it's some of these people that they don't even like change. They like staying
Nah,
in
they
that
don't.
narrow.
They don't.
Yeah,
that
but at the end of the
narrow
I
lane.
agree.
day,
They don't.
at the end of the day, look at him, right?
They don't.
I'm gonna break down with him. Just me
Okay.
watching him from when we first met and all that. He is very quiet because he already knows his worth. He already
Right.
knows what he's doing. He already knows the goals that he's pushing. Now, when he sees other people try to belittle him, he's like me. We just laugh at it because at the end
He
of the
does.
day, we have so many people that love us.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're 100% right. You already know. She sees it all the time.
I
But
do.
She sees everybody's just on this. One person's on this side not talking. Person on this side not talking. I'm like, what are we doing?
You know what though?
What are we doing?
The real answer to a lot though,
Go ahead.
we gotta I just feel like everybody just gotta come together.
They don't do
they
that.
don't.
Whether it's hard to bring people together, but that's what I'm trying to do with this platform. And believe in me, I think I have it. I think I have it for real.
No, he do.
'Cause I'm just like, this page is shifting in a direction that I didn't even see. You know how like sometimes like you'll see yourself 6 months later and you'll be like, damn, I didn't even know I could be in this position that I'm in.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about the page. So I'm just
Right.
like, as long as the page continues to do what it's doing, I'm thinking the page, like how every state has their page as far as like their main page, and
Right.
that's the page where they come and get the media from. I believe that this page will be that page, like for the island, and mark my words, it will be the page for the island.
Right.
And I'm just like that. I'm not saying I'm the answer,
I
but
know
I'm
what you're
saying like everybody has to come together in a way of where like, I don't care what they're gonna say, what they say. I'm gonna force them to be together. As far as like, if you don't like him and you don't like him, you guys are gonna be together on this page.
On that page,
and once
right.
it gets bigger, we're gonna have shows. We're gonna have events, and then you guys are gonna have to work together. The money is gonna branch all that hatred away because we're gonna have to come
I
together.
love the- did you?
know what I'm
he's
saying?
like, I
No,
love
because
this
you know
kid.
what I liked
Nah,
about
for
you know,
real,
no, no, you know what I like about him
For real.
is that he's not worried about the politics.
No.
'Cause
Nah, that's-
they will try to knock
petty.
him down like, yo, bro, you can't be
petty.
doing this, yo, bro. Same here. I'm like,
petty.
dude, this is a competition. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but friendly competition. This isn't about, oh, bro, I'm better than this dude. Nah, man. If you got bars and you got a better song than the other person,
Yeah.
go home and go write something better.
Exactly.
You ain't got to be mad. You ain't got to be, cause at the end of the day, if you do your job will pay off.
There's enough money out here for everybody.
I know,
to eat.
my God, there's so much money out there,
Dude,
people.
enough
think
for everybody to
think
eat.
about the world right now that we live in, bro, and
Everybody's
technology.
so cutthroat.
Think
You
about the
don't
world that
gotta
we
be
live in.
like that.
Technology. This is a little tiny area in the United States. I have
Right.
traveled all over the United States. When you leave Long Island, you realize it's just a small pack of just green. That's it. When you go all the way to Cali, to Atlanta, to Chicago, and just keep going out, you're starting to realize there's a bigger market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're not going to touch the market if you guys don't work together.
Yeah.
Because nobody, you got to realize something too. Your actions is going to make you a liability. When your actions make
100.
you a liability, you will never be in a business office again. That's what I keep
100.
telling all my brothers. You don't need to react. You don't need to say nothing. Just keep it moving.
Just keep it moving.
Because your business and your transactions are going to show more wealth than you acting like a fool and losing all your money.
Well, there you go.
100%.
Joe, he should have like a school on this, like, you know.
It's not that, man. We just been me.
I'm just
he knows how
saying.
it is. You just always around it, and you're just like, why are we doing this? It's like the
Dre
same
Danny,
old thing.
101. I see it now. I'm just throwing it out there.
But yo, so
It was cool, right?
we got into a little bit, but we're gonna go to commercial break real quick, right, Bob? We're gonna hit commercial break, and we're gonna be right back
With more.
with more.
There you go.
Jackie the Joke Man. Martin
Jackie!
What is that?
That's a pygmy with a heart on.
New York Islander, Rich Pilon. So, how bad did you feel with the Kevin Stevens hit?
Darius and I were in their kitchen, and we were like, we were dominating Mario and them at the time. And Kevin just wanted to take me out, and it was a touch icing, and there was no need for him to come through. And he was just, and I kind of played like I didn't see him, and at the last second, just jumped right into him.
And we really love Jason Scoop, and we're so happy he's back.
Hello, everybody. My wife Jilly makes she's beautiful. That's my husband, wife. Excuse me, right there. That's okay. Look.
And we're back.
Oh, you said it. I thought I was gonna say no.
I said it first. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
We're here with. I can't say it again.
Drake Fleazy.
Fleazy.
Drake
Where did you
Fleazy.
get that from?
Me originally, my name is Andre, so that's
Oh,
where
I
the
like
Dre
Dre.
comes from.
Dre. Okay, go ahead.
And then Flea, everybody used to say I dress nice, and I like to think I dress nice, so I name myself Flea.
Flea.
And Cameron, his nickname is Flea.
Flea.
And
Yeah.
Cameron always was like my favorite go-to rapper guy. So I like.
So you're a
Cameron.
Dipset boy.
Yeah, I like Cameron.
Did you
I
feel?
like Jim Jones too. I do.
Did you feel Dipset was better than G Unit at the time or D Block? What'd you feel?
Oh man, you messing them up. I mean, I feel like Dipset brought. They brought a lot of different things because Dipset brought like the culture of like the gangster culture of like the gangs and the dressing and the New York to the New York culture. But 50 Cent brought that gangster like era culture. And then D Block brought like a whole
That lyrical.
gangster lyrical, whole different like with Biggie. It was just different. So I'm like, you gonna ask me that question? I'm like, I guess D Block, damn. But I'm like, I came up on 50 Cent, so I can never do 50 like that. I came up on 50 Cent.
No, 50 was the
D Block not
catapult
really my
to-
era. That's my mom era.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying like back in like Biggie and Lil C's and all. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm on tune with them though. I'm in tune.
No, I know you all. That's why I said that. But
yeah.
but that's dope though. So like, what was your first like time really hearing Cam? Was it like in the Purple Tapes?
I heard Cam Purple Tapes. Hell yeah. I heard Cam. You know when I probably heard Cam in like when he first came out. I was a big Cameron fan from the jump. From the jump. He came out. He came out at the rip. He was playing basketball. He started making movies and he was rapping. He was everywhere.
I got introduced to Cameron from the Children of the Corn.
Word.
With Big L.
Word.
I heard him. Everybody was like, "Yo," I think I was like a youngin' because my dad had like the old tapes before when DJ K Slade was doing that, and they had the
you
Children
know
of the
about
Corn
K
thing.
Slade, yeah,
and then
K
they
Slade,
threw it up
RIP.
here, and I heard it. Shout out to K Slade, man.
And I have
Yeah,
no
man.
idea who you guys are talking about.
K Slade was the reason why a lot of the
I've heard the
hip-hop-
name before.
Yeah, he definitely did. K Slade was a good dude,
Big
man.
influence to the game.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
man.
who are in the hip hop era? Who do you think are the 5 biggest influencers in hip hop and why? Oh, okay. You both, sit back and relax and think
No,
about
I'm
it.
gonna say number 1, KRS-One.
Okay.
Number 2, Daddy Kane. I'm sorry, number 2, Rakim.
Oh, he going that far
Number
back.
3, Daddy Kane.
He trying to go the whole. I know what he about to do. Go ahead, do your thing.
Go
Do your
ahead.
thing. I'm gonna update y'all. Cause he doing something else. But go ahead, brother. Do your thing.
Slick Rick, I'm gonna give him one
All right,
because
go ahead.
he
You trying
changed
to
the
do
whole
something else
landscape
right
of
now. You
that.
bringing him back.
And then
Go
That
ahead.
was the Godfather to rap.
you want to get the last one?
Yeah, the last one.
Because this is gonna be hard, but you gotta give it up to Snoop Dogg.
Oh
Snoop Dogg.
man, he just took it way back.
Snoop
He
y'all.
took it way back?
He took it way back.
Snoop
y'all.
Dogg, if you look at it from the '90s era, a lot of rappers wanted to be like Snoop. So
Yeah,
I had to
Snoop brought
give
a
it
lot
to
of
Snoop.
influence. I ain't gonna lie, he brought a lot of influence.
But I'm saying that's the young era, or the older era.
Is that the one with the gin and
the
juice?
young
song?
era?
Mm-hmm.
The young
Right?
era, you
Okay.
got to give it to. I gotta just say, the young era, you would have to give it to Lil Wayne, 50, The Baby. I'm gonna say Sosa, even though like everybody was saying, like Chief Keef, he really originated that Gerald sound from the Young Cats. So you got to give it
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
Cause I would say Lil Durk, but I feel like they're on the same wavelength,
yeah.
and they gotta give it a Pop.
Pop Smoke? I knew
respect
one.
it. I respect it.
I knew one.
Gotta give it a
Pop.
pop. You gotta give it a
You
pop.
Pop.
Cause everybody
Nah,
that
shout
you
out to her.
hear,
She knew Pop.
I knew Pop,
too.
though. Go ahead.
Smoking
And-
never clear.
and you gotta give it to Smurder because Bobby Smurder was the first person that really made that kind of hit before he went to jail.
Yeah.
So he's the one that kind of took the new era in his hands and kind of pondered. But I want to hear yours.
You say your top 5
Yeah, go
of
ahead.
the most
Most influence.
most influential.
Yeah.
All right. In order,
Yeah.
top 5.
Top 5. Go
All
ahead.
right, number 5. I'm gonna definitely go
Number
with.
5. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with top 5. I'm gonna go with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Okay.
Lil
Okay.
Wayne.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'm gonna go with number 2, Drake.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna go with Jay-Z.
Wow.
And then I'm
Okay.
gonna go with Biggie and Tupac. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
Okay.
give y'all the one that y'all
I like
thought
the
that I was
Tupac
gonna do.
one.
I'm gonna do Tupac, Biggie, Drake, and Lil Wayne, and Drake and Jay-Z Some
Okay.
people might not like the Jay-Z. I'll substitute Drake. Not even. I can't.
Well, the
I
thing,
can't.
no,
I
no,
can't.
it's not.
Nobody's gonna substitute.
It's not even that. It's not even that.
Because Chief Keef could be in there, but I cannot substitute
I
him for
can't
nobody
say.
on the list. Like,
I can't
realistically.
say to me when it comes to Drake. I feel like as an influence, yeah, you could say, but as a rapper, I feel like that's kind of like bearing his talent because to Drake, I feel like he's like the all around artist. So like when everyone goes, yo, name your top 5 rappers, I really don't put Drake in that category
Because he's not just a rapper. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like he's just an all around artist.
Okay.
Because he's got the pop, he can sing, he can do the rap. So I feel like when you say he's one of the top rappers, you could put him in that category. But I always felt like Drake, to me, like you said, was a good influence.
Yeah, Drake is a crazy influence.
So that's why you can't. You know what I mean? Like with Drake, you got to just be like, okay, that's like the Joker card in the deck. You don't know what to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah, Drake is a killer, boy. I'm like, imagine being his competition.
I want to be real with y'all. The first time I heard Drake was 2005. I think 6. And I thought it was the Nickelodeon Drake.
Oh wow, you
And
talking about Degrassi?
Yeah, they gave me a tape that was from when he was in Virginia.
Yeah,
Bro, that boy is a lyrical monster.
That boy a monster.
No,
That's why I'm like, if Drake is not on your ultimate top 5 list, and you're a lyrical guy, you have to go to bed. I'm sorry.
You have to go to bed.
Because we don't have proof that the ghostwriting thing is true. So until we have proof that that's true,
Right.
or
I'm gonna be
false,
blunt with you.
then that's his
I'm
pen,
never
bro.
gonna lie to you.
That's his pen, bro.
I'm
You
never,
gotta respect
I'm
it.
never gonna lie to you. If you look at everything that people saying, because I've been in this industry for a long time, yes, they do got ghostwriters.
Yeah, they do.
But you know what? The reason why they got ghostwriters is because they have a boss that's an A&R. The A&R goes, oh, we have a bunch of writers down the block right here. They're going to come in here and they're going to let you hear it. So what they do is they take your rhyme, your flow, your this, and the ghostwriter comes in and he puts his mix in it. So no matter what, you can't sit. It's like having to me, a ghostwriter is like having like a substitute
Teacher?
beat maker.
Right.
Oh.
Because you're gonna put him in there no matter what. What is Drake gonna do? Like you gotta get the producer credit. So the whole project is collectively a project.
No, and Drake has a lot of songs where he had writers come in, you know, like not necessarily lyric writers, but they might have been writers to where they wrote a hook or they wrote bridges
But
or they wrote
again,
certain
at
parts,
the
you know?
same time,
people
how-
get that. Every artist has
Every
gotten
artist,
that. Like
yeah.
if you're an artist working with real producers,
Didn't you
with
hear?
Dr. Dre and
Yo,
everything,
didn't you
you're getting that.
hear Ice-T saying that he came in and did something and Jay-Z took it and didn't give him credit for the hook?
Oh, I remember that.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're gonna take somebody from that. Come on, everybody done it. If you're a rapper, I don't care. Whatever y'all say, some cat comes in there and goes something weird and starts harmonizing and does like a weird hook, and you're like, yo, bro, can I get that? He's like, yeah, man, just take it, man. Just give me the credit for it.
That's
It happens.
It does. It does.
You know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying?
A lot though. A
Cause
lot.
what are you gonna say? All the cats from the squad, all the kids from D Block, and everybody didn't borrow each other's rhymes.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
You know what? That's my fight. That's my fight when they always say that. But Drake, it's a collective project, and if it's in your camp and you're not running around and biting or stealing it from somebody that's not from your camp, it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Look at that. Jesus.
It just doesn't count.
Okay, it doesn't count. Can we go on now?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No. Because you guys have bypassed everything that I wanted to talk about. But that's okay. No, it's all right. Because I had the fun questions, but I want that for the next segment. I don't want that in this segment right now. So, if anything, where are you from, though? Where do you hail from?
I'm from Wyandanch, New York.
Nice.
I am.
He's right by us. You're in the neighborhood. Okay, so what I did want to know at the beginning was what started, or maybe did I already ask this? I don't even know. Where did you start blogging from? Like, why did you start blogging?
I originally started vlogging. Like, you mean like where, like what town I was in, or like what?
No, like what made you start thinking about blogging?
All right, now let me see.
Go ahead.
Now, no.
Go ahead.
Now, I originally, what was I about to say? Now, I came from, like, I was at home one day. I was in the shower, and then I was just like, yo, you know what? Like, I was just thinking to myself, I was just like, yo, I'm so tired of, I'm just so tired of Long Island not being, like, where we need to be.
Right.
Like, literally, though. I was just in the shower. You know, you're in the shower, you think of, like, the best ideas. So I was just like, I'm so tired of Long Island.
No, when I'm in the shower, I'm just singing, but go ahead.
If I'm not singing or putting together a song,
Okay.
I'm doing the same thing.
Do you
So I'm
sing a
like,
lot in the shower then? Is that what you're saying?
Do I sing a lot in the shower?
Yeah.
What?
Can you sing?
Can I sing?
Can you sing?
Can I sing?
Why are you looking at her for?
Can I sing?
Can he sing?
Because can I sing?
He can sing?
That's why I'm like, can I sing?
Can you sing?
Yeah, I sing a little high note.
Well, but like what?
Oh, hold up.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't sing. I don't do no singing.
You do not.
I don't do no singing now.
You do not say that around here.
Ah, man.
Okay.
You trying to get me to sing now? I
No,
can't sing now.
You just,
I'm just playing.
Last
I'm
thing,
just playing.
if you got pipes, he's gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he can sing? He can sing?
I got ears too.
Oh, wow. Good shit, boy. I didn't know you could sing. That's fire.
Well,
That's a hell of a trait to have. I ain't gonna lie.
he's a jack of all trades. That's what he's at. But
That's my boy.
No, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about you now. You just said no. Don't try to divert the conversation here. No, you said so. Does he sing in the shower? Does he sing in the shower? You can answer. It's okay. No.
I don't sing in the
He
shower.
be doing that little baby. I'm in a Dublin.
Yo, for the most part though, the idea, it came up to me, right? So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm about to just make a page.
Okay.
So everybody got fake pages on Instagram. So like,
I don't have a fake page.
you gotta get up the game.
Oh, okay, all right.
You don't got a fake page?
Okay, good.
All right,
I'm
good.
listening.
That's all right. You don't need no fake page. Everybody don't got fake pages.
Okay, I don't have a
but
fake
I'm like,
page. But go ahead.
on my Finsta account, my fake Instagram. You know what I mean?
My God, I
fake
never.
Finsta.
Oh, I
Wink,
love
wink,
that. Go ahead,
you know?
wink, wink. Okay,
So
get it.
my Finsta, I just made one of my Finsta accounts the Long Island Talent page. So I just unfollowed everybody on that page, and then I just started following every single artist.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
I was like, all the artists in Long Island. I just started following all the. If you're an artist in Long Island, I followed you. I didn't care who you are. I don't care if we had issues. I don't care what it is,
okay.
because this is bigger than me. The page is not about me.
Right.
It's about the island. It's about the music. It's about everybody just getting lit. I don't care about me, and it's not about
Right.
me. So I'm like, I made the page. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just start adding everybody. So I added everybody. So then it's people that have been putting in work for a while. It's people that do got a lot of buzz in the island already.
Right,
So
okay.
those people that are highly favored and that do have a buzz in the island already,
Right.
I did select some of their videos. I DM'd them and we had conversations, and I got their videos. They sent me their videos, and then I posted them on the page.
Oh, okay.
So now I just started, like, now I'm promoting the artist or whatever. Now
Right.
my own, like, I'm promoting the artist. So now I create my own relationship with the artist and everything. But it's not about me wanting $1 from them, because anybody that's ever came to my page, I ain't never tell you had to give me a
Okay.
quarter to be on there.
Right.
All you got to do is rap and have a
Right.
talent. I don't care if you dance, make music, make shirts. You can cook. You can clean. You can have a business. I don't care what you
Can
have.
you send them over to my
If-
house if they could do that?
if you
Cook,
got
clean,
and that's the goal.
Sounds
for
good to
people
me.
like her. If you cook, if you clean, and somebody out there need it, I'm promoting it on my page, and I don't
Right.
want no commission. I don't want nothing from it. I just want to see everybody win.
Right.
That's all. Because
So
in the
you-
end in the end is all going to help everybody out anyway. That's,
So
like,
you
it's gonna play
feel
itself
like
out.
you started seeing the politics and you started getting annoyed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
See, that's what
Everybody
I took out
talk
of
too
that.
much. Everybody
I
move
know.
like females. If you're not a female, no disrespect to the females. If you're a female, move like a female. Do female things.
Yo.
But if you're a man and you're doing female things, then
Yo, I just
There's
gotta
an
say
issue
one
there.
thing about the female thing. Them
There's an issue
spitting,
there.
they spitting.
Oh my God,
insane
yes.
now.
I must
They
say.
grab the mic like them do. Yo, give me that. I was like, what?
these females are coming a little aggressive these days.
They are very aggressive.
I ain't gonna lie. You might have to. You might have to. You talk about patting the dudes down. You might have to pat the chick down twice when you walk in the spot. Cause
No, they're nervous, man.
things they rapping about
She
these
go like
days.
this, got the long nails, be taking that mic away and start going. I was like, whoa.
Scary.
They are.
No, shout them out though. Very lyrical, very. It's
Yeah, because
really
you know
dope.
what it
All
was.
ladies is definitely putting on.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
a lot of
for the
the
most part.
when you think about earlier rappers, like I'm gonna show my age here, but like Missy Elliott,
Shout out
Yeah.
Missy, she a legend.
That's
right?
not
You know what I'm
old.
saying? But like,
Yeah, shout out Missy, she
they,
a legend.
it was
In
like
my window.
excuse
Yeah.
me,
Yeah, she a legend.
you know what I'm saying? But like with her rap and everything, it was different. Like with Eve as well, you know.
Another
like,
legend. We can't count.
Right.
We can't count them out.
But now you can't compare them to the rappers like.
Yeah, it's a completely different thing
It's-
nowadays. And
It's gonna go away though.
you know what though?
It's gonna go away. It's
You
gonna
know
be
what though? Because
trending.
everybody says that in your shoes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it because my son, he's 5 now, and when his music comes up, I'm gonna tell him the same thing that you just said to me.
Right.
But there's an evolution in time, and I remember sitting back when Jay-Z came out with that song, like
D.A.
what's that one song with Jay-Z and Pharrell?
Oh,
The one song with Jay-Z and Pharrell,
come on,
What's the one
Danny,
song?
you don't know that one?
like the
Call in, let us know what song it is. No, I'm kidding.
Jay-Z and Pharrell, where he was like.
But I understand where you're going from.
I'm like
that.
the Jay-Z and Pharrell song. I can't even think of the lyrics right now. But
You
like,
just got me blank for the first time.
exactly, and
Myself.
we're music geniuses. It's like
not
I can't even
obviously
think of it.
not if you
I'm
can't
like,
think of the song, but that's okay.
Lady, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, like that one. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? That
Excuse
one.
me, miss. What's your name? Where'd you come? Wayne with me?
Can I take you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That joint. So I remember that era of them saying, "Oh, the music is changing. Oh, this is crazy. They're killing music." And that was a whole era where everybody was like, "Yo, the music is the best right now."
Yeah.
And right now, we're supposed to be killing music. So I'm like, I let the kids be the kids, and if they're gonna change the music, they're gonna change the
You
music.
know what it
No,
is?
absolutely.
But
I
let me
just
say-
go
Landscape.
with the music because
But
I
when
know
I'm
it's the
s-
evolution.
But what I'm
Let me
saying
say
is,
it.
hold
Let
up.
me say
Give
it.
me 1 second.
Okay, give me.
One second.
We're both gonna argue, but go ahead.
No,
Don't
no. What I'm saying, we didn't argue.
Go ahead.
What I'm
Not really,
saying
though.
is, I'm gonna name 3 artists. Let's see if you still
Sorry.
remember them. Right? Shorty Love,
No,
Of course,
Juice
R.I.P.
Man,
no,
OJ the Juice Man,
OJ the Juice Man.
no.
a legend.
A lot of kids. Like I went to 4 different
That
kids.
was 2, by the way.
17. No, I know. Yeah, he's destroyed me right now.
He did destroy you. Go ahead. You want to say the third one?
Yeah, what a third one.
Little
at?
Reese.
Come
Little
on,
Reese.
man, Chicago legend.
Understand, but I asked these kids those 3.
They didn't know.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking in my mind,
crazy.
like, but the thing is, now you're saying Jay-Z, you say Gucci, you say Wayne.
Yeah, but
you
I
say
think it also
50.
depends on the genre of music because I can go. Well, oh no, you know what? Actually, that is right what you're saying because I'll tell you right now. I have been to a place, let's say, and I hear a good rock song or whatever, and I've actually turned around and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like Blue Oyster Cult. And they're like, who? Or I'll say, Pink Floyd. Who? You know, like I have. It's the same kind of gap there. You know, those are like old time. Like when I was younger, the things that my mom and dad used to listen to from the 50s and 60s. Right.
Right.
I had no clue of them.
But
right?
you both are right, and I agree with he just said. Let the kids be kids
You
and
gotta
let
let
them.
them
You know what?
Let
Another
them have
message I
fun
got
with
for
their
him,
era.
though.
I like
For
that.
real though, this is what, because everybody they gonna look at me, they gonna be like, oh wow, you're behind Long Island talent, and I want y'all to know I am. This is why I came and did this because I am.
Yeah.
It's nothing to hide.
Nope.
Don't dare to be different, and,
And
don't
he's got
care.
really beautiful eyes.
Thank
let
you.
me tell you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But don't care what these people got to say. Don't be shied away from doing what you want to do. Dare to be different. And they talked about Jesus. Who the heck are you? Don't be
love
afraid
this
to be
guy.
yourself, man. Be yourself. I don't care if they laugh at you. They could judge you.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's not going to stop you.
Oh my God.
Keep doing whatever you're doing. Don't stop. Dare to be different. I'm telling you.
That
Telling
total
you, you're gonna go
scenario, that total
Telling you,
scenario.
for
Now
real,
people are
bro.
going to be out there and not
You're
know
gonna
what I'm referencing, but from the movie Sister Act, right?
Right.
And
Another legend.
they had did that one of the songs, I Will Follow Him, and then and the two sisters were like, "Hey, Mary, hey, what's up? Oh, that guy, he's different." And they say
Yeah,
he's
remember
weird.
that, yeah.
Remember that?
I remember
That's
that.
exactly what you reminded
Uh-huh.
me of just talking about that. It's like,
And
oh,
it's
he's
funny
different.
because I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like, when I say certain things, I quote certain stuff from movies, like stuff like that.
Right? See,
so I go back to stuff like that. So
See?
that's a good thing you just
we
caught
got
on that.
the we got
Good thing
that
you just
going
caught
on.
on to that because I definitely do
Because
that.
that's exactly where I went to when you were talking about that, and I was, "Hey, girls, hey,
Let me ask you a
Mary,
question,
what's
though.
up?"
Let me ask you a question though.
No,
What
go
up,
ahead.
bro?
Yeah, we're here. Go ahead, ask us. No,
My question is, right, what do you two feel about like nowadays kind of music? Do you kind of feel like we're starting to get a little bit too old? So when we hear that, we're like, oh, man, that sound is just not. Because my thing is,
It's not that it's not that we're old. It's just this is that era's music.
You want to know what's funny
Right?
though? I
Yeah.
sit in the car sometimes. I swear to God, I sit in the car sometimes, and I used to look at like my older cousins, and certain songs come on, and they'll sing certain lyrics,
Right.
they'll do certain dances, and I'll be like,
What in the
yo, you
world?
too old to be doing that. But I'm like, and I'm 28 now, and I'm doing the dances.
You're
so
doing
I'm
the
like,
same thing now,
I'm just like,
But
at the
with
same
your-
time, I understand it. So I'm like,
but with your era in music,
yeah.
you know,
The period
I
of
grew
But
up in
I'm with the
80s.
kids though. I'm with the kids, and I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying too though.
Everybody always agrees what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. No, but like I said, it's just like with the '80s, right? When I grew up with like the big freestyle era, right? Grew up with all the freestylers, and then also grew up with the certain rock legends that are no longer here, right? But at the same token, it's like
Wow, yeah.
I hear now the newer music. And it's not that it's not appeasing to me. It's just like I only pick out those that are different, like a Sia. Like you're not going to find another Christina Aguilera.
No,
You're not going to
not at
find
all.
another Whitney Houston
Not at all.
or a Mariah Carey. And to me, all the women these days, there's only a few that kind of like grab at you.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they are, though.
You know, they're there.
It's sad though, but yeah, exactly. I
But
agree.
there's not that many that I could say, oh, I love that. Oh, I love this girl's music. Like Adele. Adele, to me, is somebody that nobody can copy. Even Beyonce. Nobody can copy. But there's too many copycats behind them. There's nobody to me that really pulls me in. That's just me. I'm sorry. Hey, get out of here.
No, it's funny that you say that though. It's funny that you say that, because a lot of people. It depends. You know what though? The way music is now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Music is like outfits and designer. Like you have to like legit go out and search for music. It's like you're not just gonna hear a good song anymore.
No.
You legit have to go out and search for good
search for it.
music. And once you find a good artist that you like or good music that you
And
like,
that's it.
then you stick to it. But I'm like, music is not the same anymore because it's like
It's
you
just-
could pay to get your music played. It's different now.
It's
So
not.
just
It's
like-
not no more about talent. It's
Yeah,
about
it's-
what
it's
placement
different.
can you get and where can you get it.
Exactly.
And
a
it's
lot
not really
different
that hard to get the placements anymore.
now. Exactly.
This is such a we should
Exactly.
do it for
It's a lot.
another
Definitely,
hour.
we gotta do
We need
another.
you for another hour. Can we bring him back for another hour one day? Okay, good.
Let's go. Let's
We
get it.
we could have a really good show
Let's
with this
get it.
guy.
Nah, I know.
Okay, in the
I'm with it too.
meantime,
I'm here. I'm here.
don't even say it because we'll have you back.
I'm here.
But in the meantime, we'll take another commercial break and we'll be back
Yeah.
with Dre. I like Dre.
Easy.
Cake life. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Cake Life, Capo, Eames, we back at it again. Y'all know what it is. We can't lose.
And we're back.
We back.
Oh, we're back. with Dre Fleazy and Mr. Danny Rivera over here. Okay. So my next question. These are my fun questions. But not really fun questions. These are just questions that I like to ask.
Yeah, I gotta tap into this show, man. This show is big because it's bigger. It's bigger than us, man. This stuff is big. This stuff is for the culture.
Are you kidding?
You gotta tap in for real because this stuff is for the culture.
Thank you. You know what it is? Okay.
I agree. That's why I came because it's bigger than everything else. This stuff is for the culture.
You are so sweet.
And I
really
promise you,
appreciate
I
that.
see the vision.
No, you know what it is?
I see it.
Like I've told everybody before, real quick. We started this show as a podcast to kind of like highlight him only.
Right.
You know, we started it as a platform for Danny because he was coming out with an album, and we wanted to have our own thing for him. And
Danny
then
like shining that light on everybody else. though,
right,
too.
and then
I
it
know
started.
him.
You know, this is
know how he
okay. We
is.
can do this. You know, and then we just started, and it just kept going and everything. And now we're on radio station. We have another radio show.
That's great.
We just expanded it to Brooklyn.
We're
and
expanding. We
The Bronx.
keep expanding, but it's not. This is not about being a multi-million-dollar business. Okay, this is about. I mean, sure, we want to make money, right? But at the same token, we're still furthering our quest to help everybody. Let me tell you, there's a couple of guys that
believe
we
in the
know that got artists that I picked. Okay, let me
She
just
did, ladies and gentlemen. She did.
two artists that I picked that I know that are going to slowly blow, and we have been putting them in the right direction and supporting them and everything, and we're giving them anything that they need, and I believe in my heart that this kid is going to be a sensation. But anyway, with that said,
I wish him the best too. Fingers crossed behind him.
oh God, I'll show you. I'll talk to him because you know what it is. I don't want to talk too much about him because then I want to jinx. You know, it's like you
No,
don't
I
want to.
know what you're saying.
You know, I don't want to.
Some people's faith is on the way though.
All right,
Right.
Coming.
Okay. So, so my first one is, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years, or do you see yourself doing anything differently, that like what you were doing before, and now you're gonna do going forward in 5 years, or are you just gonna do something?
Well, that
totally
question, right? Do you mean in 5 years for my brand, or
From right
5
now.
years for myself?
for yourself?
For myself,
For
in
yourself.
5 years for myself, I see myself. In 5 years, I see myself having another child, and I see myself married. I see myself having another child and married, and my brand as big as the Long Island goes.
Oh, nice.
As big from Montauk to the freaking Elmont.
Oh,
I want my page as
well,
big
why
as
don't you go
that.
all the way to the Hamptons too while you're at it?
Yeah, the Hamptons
Go
too.
all the
we
way to-
conquering everything. I want the whole island.
You will
He
definitely
wants-
Then
have
after
it.
that,
He wants the whole
like-
island, people,
No,
and we're
believe-
gonna give it to
I
him.
believe he'll have it.
No, I appreciate that, brother.
Okay,
I
so
appreciate that, brother, for
this
real.
is a question we were asked. No, actually, I asked the question, and then we actually tried it, and it didn't happen.
Go.
Okay, so I asked somebody, how do you balance your personal and professional life? Like, how do you balance that?
You know what is hard because it's sometimes I'm at the dinner table and I tell her, I'm like, are we laying down? And I'm like, yo, baby, I need like 5 more minutes because I'm like, I got to post something on the page. I'm like, I need like 10 more minutes because I need to post something on the page. And she's
See?
like, oh, it's all right.
We-
So I'm like, it always mixes, but never in a bad way. It always mixes. She understands and she supports my dreams.
There
so.
you go. See, those are the questions
all
because we
works
try
out.
to do it because somebody said that they have a family day. They do a specific day,
Mm-hmm.
and then we tried that. It didn't work out. It didn't. Everybody was calling us anyway.
Too busy.
And we were too busy, so it didn't happen.
Yo, that's
But with
fine.
that said, we're actually running out of time. So, tell everybody where they can find you on Instagram. Go ahead.
My Instagram is Dre Fleazy, Dre_Fleazy, and then Long Island Talent. It's Long Island _ talent.
There you go.
And there we go.
There you go. And plus, look at our pages too, because we'll be highlighting him as well. So until next time, peace out,
Tap in with the
everybody.
page, y'all. Come on, y'all.